Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play, or 15 years later from my Veronaville, from when it originally starts out. So I do want to give you guys the laydown of this. I know you guys have been really enjoying this series, as I always say, and so I'm going to keep bringing it to you. So this here is my renovation of the Summer Dream or the Gossamer household, whichever one you want to say. And I'm sorry if I don't say that right. I'm going to do my best to say all these names properly as I can. So on the bottom, it's just now cobblestone, and on the top is like this brick layout. And I think it looks really nice. I kind of hate that, but you know. And this is the back of the house. It's still the same shape per se, and there is a little bit of differences. And then this is the backyard. I know it's kind of probably hard to see because it's nighttime, but there isn't as much out to see outside as there is inside. So that's what's really the important part here. Okay, so we have a family here to talk about. But first, let me give you the laydown of the home. So, this is the front of the house here. There is double doors on either side of this little like entrance. It's kind of like a foyer kind of, but it's very, very formal looking and very nice. It's got the circular stairs, and it has like this little seat with some lights and a couple of mods that I use. Then there is this little seating area, which I kind of absolutely adore. And they have a little dog named Lulu, which we'll get into. This is the back door, or the back doors. They're on opposite sides, and this just kind of looks out onto the balcony, and there's a very beautiful picture. I did pick a lot of the more extravagant pictures because I do classify this family to be wealthy, and that's just the important things. They've got like a stereo and a dog bed. In here is the office slash like study room. So this is the office area, and then over here is like music and painting, and there is like a full-on bath down here. So if you needed to take a shower or whatever, maybe you got dirty from painting, and then you go take a shower. Going the opposite direction, there is like the dog stuff. This here is the dining room. They have a double high chairs here, and then like the table and chairs, which are kind of nice. And then this is the kitchen. So there's a different layout for the kitchen, which I absolutely adore. This kitchen, honestly, is probably one of my favorites. The reason there's double cakes is because the twins aged up, of course. Now, going upstairs, if I look at the stairs, you can see this is like the upstairs foyer where you come up the stairs, and there's seating, a phone. There's some doors to get out on the decks. This is where they would watch TV. This is like the TV area. This here is Bottom's room. This is her room originally. It's like right here or something. I just took up the whole space because I think it looks nicer. And she's got blue as her favorite color. Is blue really her favorite color? Yes. Okay. It's technically I could put red or blue, but I think I went with blue for her. This here is Puck Gossamer. He is in his own room here. He's actually in college. That's why you see this big apple, because he's in college here, and he's got like his tuition thingy over here. This is a full bathroom for anyone on the second floor. This is like the little game room with that they have a couple of the arcade machines in here. This is the twins room, which is very pink, and I think she likes pink. What are the colors? Brown and green. So brown and green. I did pink on the walls because it's different. I don't normally do that, but I really liked it and I think it was nice. And then this is the master bedroom, which has its own TV and mirror, bed dresser, all that good stuff. And it also has a door that leads out onto the back balcony, which is nothing on it. It's just like to walk on, I guess. This is the downstairs balcony. It just has the little party table. There's like a bathtub out here. I know it looks ridiculous, but it's for the dog. And the reason I put this out here is because the dog could not get into any of the other bathtubs, and it needed a bath. The dog house, there's a hot tub and a pool, some sitting areas, and a planter box. So that is pretty much like all of the stuff. They also have a driveway over here with a truck. And let's see, they have a little well, this is here originally, but it's just got the telescope in it right now. It's got a lot of weeds. They have a little pond, and they do have a tombstone for Titania, and I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name back here, because Titania died a little while ago now, a couple of rounds ago now. She died when she gave birth to the twin girls, Felicia and Quinley. These two were born, and I have that childbirth mod, and I've even turned it down since then because I felt like a lot of my parents were kind of passing away while giving birth to their children a little bit more than I wanted. So I've changed it from a 10 to a 5%, which I think is so much better. I've only seen one since I turned it down. Before that was having like a bunch. So I think it's so much better, honestly. And it's very, nowadays it's very unlikely for you to die in childbirth. I mean, there is complications, of course, and there can be, and there's all of that to worry about. Like C-sections and things are a little bit more dangerous, but obviously, it's a pretty routine kind of thing nowadays, and it's just normal to kind of just make it through unless there was a complication. So that's why I turned it down to about 5%, because that's, I think, more realistic to today's time. So Oberon he is a single man. He does not have any girl that he is dating or seeing at this time. He is really just solely focused on raising their children, because I think that Titania was technically his one true love, and I absolutely think he still is in mourning and head over heels in love with her still. I don't think he would have moved on very quickly, especially while raising twin babies and then twin toddlers. I just don't think that he had time for anything other than the kids and trying to financially take care of all of the other children as well. All of the children are technically, his biggest priority, and making sure that they had a roof over their heads and food on the table and, all of that good stuff. He did get a good renovation on his home, and yeah, I never did have to divvy up any kind of what inheritance is that, what a will, whatever, for like everybody to see how much money they would have gotten for the passing of Titania, because when it happened I didn't have that mod in my game, and so she just passed away and it divvied it up for her, and it was ridiculous how it did it, but it is what it is. I'm not going to go back on it or how it like decided who gets what, and I'm just going to leave it. So yeah, so Oberon is, like I said, not moved on with anyone. He is just living out his life, and he wants to earn 100,000 simoleons, so that's something he's working towards. He paints quite often, and he does have like, the wants to like earn some money, so that's like how I do it, and of course, all that good stuff. Their bills are 666. Should I be concerned? He does have to pay the bills, but they are sitting on 23,894 simoleons. So they are sitting on a good chunk of change right now. So I don't think any kind of like, I'm not worried about them financially at all, honestly. I think they'll be just fine. Then we have Puck, who was originally a teenager, and like I said, he is a young adult now. He does go to university. He is a sophomore. He's about to actually take his final exam and be in his second part of his sophomore year, so he'll be getting ready for that in the next round. He will be going off and hopefully passing very well. He's doing so good in school. He's undeclared at this time, but I do think that he may eventually end up like choosing a specific degree, and I can also try and base off of this. So he wants like a music career, so I could pick based off of the career. If he doesn't decide before me, I can choose for him when it comes up, like, okay, you've got to decide like a major kind of thing. Anyways, so that's the thing. He obviously is very like friendly with Sanjay Ramaswamy, and Sanjay is having a very rough time, honestly. He has got some stuff going down with his wife, and it's just a big fiasco. But Puck Gossamer, excuse me, does have quite a lot of friends. Like, he's friends with his siblings. He's friends with Hermia Cap, and also Miranda Cap and Meadow Thayer and Rip Grunt. He's also great friends with Sanjay Ramaswamy and David Otomus. So he does have a lot of friends throughout the different neighborhoods, which is kind of cool to see that he's making some friends. And of course, he's a popularity sim, so it makes sense. But he does want to become a rock god, which I think will be really cool to see him go down, because the way I have dressed Puck up, I've kind of tried to keep him like a punk kind of looking, like punky kind of look as best as I can, because obviously I don't have any CC clothes in my game. I just have like the default replacement hairs. So hopefully he looks pretty good for you guys. I know he's sleeping, so it's kind of hard to see, but that's pretty much all that he's really like done. I don't think he's even went on any like dates or anything. He has not really been interested in dating anyone per se, so I just think that it's not in his thing. Oh, he had an affair with Miranda. How can you have an affair with somebody? And that's weird because Miranda isn't married. Had an affair with her, and you're not married, so that's interesting. Anyways, yeah, so this is the family tree. This is Bottom, of course. Bottom is beautiful. I love this hair on her. She's absolutely stunning. I see her very eccentric. She's a pleasure sim because that's what she came up with, and it's interesting. She does want to go to college, so I have that locked in. I know it's kind of early, but if they roll it, I lock it in. And she also has been dating Benedict Monty. So her and Benedict are very like in love. They're all about each other, and I think it's very sweet that Benedict and her are going to eventually like get married. I can see it definitely happening. Those two are very like at each other's hips all the time. She's very close with her brother, and of course she's close with Benedict, but nobody else really in the family. I do think that Bottom, because she was a child when Titania passed away, I do think that she kind of holds a grudge against Felicia and Quinley a little bit, because I feel like she was so young, she didn't quite understand what was going on, and so she just kind of blames them for her mom's death and her mom not being around anymore. I know that now she knows like better, but I feel like that started her off in a bad like moodlet or bad like relationship with them. And I also feel like she's not very close with her dad, and I'm not quite sure why, but it's interesting to see that she's not. I just don't think she has any interest there. She's also very good friends with Benedict's twin sister, or are they twins or not? I'm not quite sure. But anyways, Beatrice Monty. So yeah, she's very good friends with her. She enjoys hanging out with her quite a bit, and I think that's very sweet that like she's not only friends with the brother, but or in love with the brother, but she's also best friends with like the sister. That's so sweet. I just love that so much. That's going to be a good family dynamic for her. It'll be somebody that, you know, outside of her mom or her dad and siblings, that she can like fall on to when she needs advice, of course, in later in life. And then we have the twins. So the twins are here, and like I said, they are pretty much the cause of Titania's demise, but they are adorable, and I absolutely adore them. So this is Felicia. Like I said, she was the first of the two that was born, and she's got blonde hair. I think she's got blue eyes. Let me see if I can get a closer look at her. Green eyes. She's got green eyes. So she is absolutely stunning. What do you guys think? Let me know. I love her little pajamas. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, so sweet. The pajamas are adorable, but the blonde hair and the green eyes is just stunning. Just stunning. She's very good friends with her brother and her dad, of course. Honestly, Puck did help a lot with the twins while they were aging up, because of course, you know, that's hard for one man to take care of twin babies and then twin toddlers on top of taking care of the house and the family, you know. So Puck really did step up, of course, and I'm sure Oberon really appreciates now that the kids are children. It's a little bit easier and not as like stressful, and I don't know, I just really love it. Puck will be the only boy in this household, so yeah. It'll be interesting. But this family's pretty much done having kids because obviously Alberon is not moved on with anyone else and he only has 25 days. So he doesn't have like a whole ton of time to have like a whole, like move into a relationship with somebody, have a new family. Like it's just probably not going to happen. So he's probably just going to be single for the rest of his life unless he decides to move in with somebody or do something like that. Anyways, so yeah, they just aged up, like I said, this day, and then the round ended. So this is Felicia and this here is Quinley. So Quinley is the second of the twins, and I'm not quite sure what color her eyes are, but she does have freckles and she has orange hair or red hair, I guess, like I'm pretty sure Titania. Oh, excuse me. So she gets that from her mom, and I think that's adorable that one kid in the whole entire, well, I guess two kids in the whole entire household have red hair, and I just think that is absolutely adorable. It's kind of like orangish though, like auburn. I guess it's called auburn. Anyways, so she also just aged up, and she's good friends with the same two people. She's not even that great of friends with her sister, but that's okay because they just age up, so they haven't really had any time to really communicate with each other. I mean, they were toddlers, so it's a little bit hard to say. And I forgot to tell you, but Bottom actually wants to have 51st dates. So I thought that was interesting because she is in love with Benedict Monty. So 51st dates. How's that going to go? Because how are you going to have 51st dates when you have one man that you're absolutely in love with? I'm not quite sure. She might never reach her aspiration. If she falls head over heels in love with him and she never wants to cheat on him, then I'm never going to force her to do so. So she just would be one person who never really gets like their lifetime wish, which is a weird thing to think about. Why would you have a lifetime wish for something that you're not even interested in? But anyways, it's realistic that not everyone reaches their goals in life before they pass away. So I can understand it. Anyways, so that is this family. And then they did adopt a dog named Lulu from the pet agency, the the animal shelter that we have here. And this is little Lulu. She is so cute and she's pretty well trained. She does have a job and she works, I think it's in the security. Is that what it is? The security? Oh, the service job. She is a level 2. She's a therapy pet. And so they do all take turns training her, though she is going to be an elder in 6 days. So not next round, but the round after that, Lulu will actually end up being a elder doggy. And then we'll just wait for her to kind of like, pass in her own time. And I do believe that she is Puck's dog. I do believe so. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she is. Yeah, Defo, Puck's dog, because look at the relationship is built up. I always try to build it up with the person that I have adopt them. So Puck must have wanted a dog when he aged up, and that's what we got because obviously they're all in mourning from Titania and that whole fiasco. So yeah, if you guys like this family, let me know. Not much drama here, just like the death of the kiddos and the fact that I guess Puck is also sleeping with Miranda Cap because he said he had an affair with her and that's the only Miranda he knows. Do you guys see Bottom ending up chasing after her lifetime wish, or do you see like her going for the one and only Benedict Monty and never cheating on him ever? I don't know. And poor Oberon, let me know what you guys think and if you think the kiddos are cute. I'm not quite sure what color her eyes are, and I'm really sorry that I can't tell you. I think they're green. If looking at that picture right there, I'm pretty sure they're green as well. But yeah, do you guys like the remodel of the home? I would really love to hear your guys' feedback. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you are like interested in seeing more, because that's how I tell. Oh my gosh, that's how I tell if you guys are interested in more. I love her. She was so pretty, and like now she's not even here. Anyways, and don't forget to follow me over on my Twitch channel where I do sometimes live stream The Sims 2, though I haven't recently because I am having a lot of issues with my Sims 2. I don't know what's going on. I think that my streaming software and my Sims 2 are not compatible, because anytime that I stream them, my Sims 2 crashes or flashes, and it's a big fiasco. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this. I really do appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks so much for watching.